Hello, welcome to WR Guitar. I'm Wil Russell, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to play the theme tune to James Bond. Alright, so we're going to press down on the second fret of the second string down, which is the A string, and we're going to use our first finger for this. We're then going to use our second finger, and we're going to go to the third fret of the A string. We're then going to use our third finger and go to the fourth fret of the A string. And then we're going to reverse back one and go to the third fret of the A string with our second finger. So this is the first section: second fret A string, third fret A string, fourth fret A string, and return back to the third fret on the A string. We then repeat this pattern, but in between each of the notes we're going to put an open low E string, which is the top string, this one here. So we're going to go second fret A, open E, third fret A, open E, fourth fret A, open E, and then back to third fret A, open E. Then using just the E string, we're going to use the rhythm T, coffee, T, T, and biscuits here. Hope you like your teas and biscuits. That's T, coffee, T, T, and biscuits. So we're going to start with an open E, T. We're then going to go to the second fret of the E string, coffee, T, T. So that's open E, T. Second fret E string, coffee, T, T. We're then going to do a pause, and we're going to take our finger off again and play the rhythm and biscuits. So we've got T, second fret down, coffee, T, T, finger off, and biscuits. We're then going to use that rhythm again, but this time starting with an open E, we're going to go to the third fret of the E string using our ring finger, our third finger. T, coffee, T, T. We're then going to reverse back to the second fret for and biscuits, and biscuits. So here's what we've got. We're then going to repeat the first pattern again, open E to second fret, T, coffee, T, T, and biscuits. On the fourth time, we're going to do an open E string, then going to our third fret on the E string, T, coffee, T, T. But when we do our and biscuits, we're going to go second fret, first fret, open fret. So here's what we've got so far. We're then going to go to the first fret on the third string down, which is our D string, and we're going to do a first fret to open. That's first fret to open on the third string down. And to finish off this little section, we're going to go second string, second fret, 2, O, 2. That's 2, open, 2. So on to the next section. We're going to be using mostly high strings now, and we're going to start with an open high E. Now we're going to do that twice, and then we move into an open 2, open 2. So that's open, open, open 2, open 2. We're then going to go to the 3rd fret of the E string and go 3, 3, 3, 2, open 2. That's 3, 3, 3, 2, open 2. So we've got open, open, open 2, O 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, O 2. We repeat that whole thing again. We then slide up to the 7th fret of the E string, and we do 2 7s, and then we do a low E string 7. Now you can either use your thumb for this, or you can use your finger. We repeat that again. That's, or thumb. And then we do this little rhythm at the end. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So that's we then play an open low E string and do this really tasty James Bond style chord at the end, which is using the 2nd fret of the E string with our 2nd or 1st finger. We're then going to strum from the D string down, which is the 3rd string down, all the way down to the bottom. You don't want to do it fast, you want to do it nice and slow, glissando, so that we get really nice moody effect. And a little cheeky wiggle at the end if you fancy. That's 2nd fret on the E string, and then we're strumming from the 3rd string down, nice glissando strum. So there we have it. That was the theme tune for James Bond. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. If you did, but you've got any questions, make sure you whack them down in the comments, and obviously make sure you subscribe so you get weekly updates on all the tutorials that I'll be shooting and sharing with you on my channel, WR Guitar.